welcome to the deep dive.
Today we are doing something a little different.
We are undertaking a mission to understand a piece of hardware that is, on the surface, just about as boring as it gets.
It really is.
We're talking about the Aurora Multimedia PS0062-1-UK. It's a 24-watt power supply.
Right. A 24-watt, 24-volt DC power supply. It's got a UK plug, 2.5-millimeter connector, and it costs $50.
$50. And that's the paradox we're diving into, isn't it? Because you, the listener, you can go online right now and find a generic 24-watt power supply for, what, 10, maybe 15 bucks?
If that. So, yeah, that $50 price tag, it's not about the power. It's about something else entirely.
So let's get into that. Where does that extra cost come from?
Well, the first piece of the puzzle is actually a cost saving, funny enough. The product is advertised explicitly as tariff-free.
Tariff-free.
Yeah. And for a major integrator, someone managing a massive AV installation, $50 for one unit is, nothing.
It's a rounding error on the budget.
Exactly. But when you're buying hundreds or even thousands of these little components, those import duties, those tariffs, they add up fast.
So the buyer's calculation just completely changes. It's not, how cheap is this one part?
No, it becomes, does this part save me a logistical headache and a ton of money across the entire project?
Right. So that tariff-free status is a direct, verifiable advantage for the bottom line.
Precisely. And that's just pillar one. Pillar two is, well, it's the real foundation here.
Which would be?
Regulatory assurance. This specific power supply is TAA compliant.
TAA. Okay, let's unpack that for a minute. TAA is the Trade Agreements Act.
Mm-hmm.
And for anyone who might not be in, say, federal procurement, this is a rule that says products bought by the U.S. government must be made either in the U.S. or in certain approved countries.
That's the one. And this little $50 plug is certified for government purchasing.
Which is huge.
It's absolutely critical. I mean, think about it. A government AV system isn't just a collection of screens on a wall. It's a whole regulated ecosystem. You have these advanced switchers, control panels, networked audio.
All this incredibly expensive, highly specialized gear.
Right. And if one tiny $50 component in that whole chain isn't TAA compliant,
the entire installation could fail an audit.
the whole thing. So by certifying this tiny item, the vendor, Aurora in this case, they take on that burden of compliance. It shifts the liability.
You're not just buying the plug, you're buying certainty. You're paying for the paperwork to be perfect.
You're paying for peace of mind. And that brings us to the third part of this whole equation.
The support package.
The support package. I mean, just listen to this. For this one component, you get free lifetime telephone, chat, text, fax.
Wait, fax. They still list fax.
They still list fax and email tech support, plus free USA shipping and a factory warranty.
For a $50 wall plug.
For life. And what's really fascinating is that the actual cost of providing that lifetime support structure, it probably outweighs the profit margin on the hardware itself.
So it tells you exactly who the customer is.
It tells you everything. The customer is a professional integrator, a government agency, someone who absolutely cannot afford for that system to go down. They will pay a premium to know that an expert is on the phone right now to solve a problem with the most basic link in their very expensive chain.
So when you take a step back, what we thought was a deep dive into a simple 24-watt plug.
It has nothing to do with watts or volts at all.
No, it's about supply chain integrity. It's about TA compliance. It's all about economic optimization for a very specific type of buyer.
It's not what it does, it's what it allows to be done.
Exactly. It's not about the power it outputs. It's about the paperwork it clears.
Right. And that leaves me with, I guess, one final thought here.
Go on.
We made a point of its name, PS0062-1-UK. It has a UK plug, which is a global standard, but its main selling point, the thing we've been talking about, is TAA compliance.
Which is a very American requirement.
A very American requirement, and it just makes you wonder what other unseen logistical hurdles, what other regulatory hoops do all these AV manufacturers have to jump through just to get a component, this basic, this simple, certified and delivered into specialized projects all over the world. It's like a whole invisible map of rules just to support a single, simple wire.